That's when you guys decided that you couldn't beat me, so you had to buy me. I'm joking.
You signed possibly the most gifted, praised attacking midfielder in world football.
Just ridiculous that this goal didn't count.
Okay, 7.5 years later, you're still fuming.
Is he offside? He's on, he's in the island of the goalkeeper.
Hello, I'm Bernardo Silva, and this is my first season.
So Bernardo, we're here today to look back at your first season as a Man City player, which was now 7.5 years ago, believe it or not. But first we're going to start not with season 1, but with season -1, as your link with the club started before you actually came to Manchester as a player.
The UEFA Champions League returns tonight as we enter into the knockout stages of Europe's most prestigious club competition. Manchester City's progress hinges on a two-legged tie against AS Monaco.
This was a crazy game, huh?
It was a classic, an instant classic, I think.
Yeah. We lost 5-3, right?
Yeah.
We lost 5-3.
Yeah, well,
Then we beat you. Then we beat you in Monaco.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
away goals.
That's when you guys decided that you couldn't beat me, so you had to buy me. I'm joking.
One of the all-time great Champions League games. A game that had a bit of everything. Goals, penalty saves, intense pace throughout.
My memories of that game, after that game, I thought I need to come into this league because it's different. It's different. The way the fans feel the football and everything. It was special. We were a bit lucky as well to beat Man City in the game in Monaco because second half they came for us. First half you guys couldn't cross the halfway line, but second half you really came for us, and I remember that it was really tough to beat Man City that game.
You said that Pep spoke to you after the game and congratulated
Yeah.
you. Was it just the congratulations or was there anything else?
He congratulated me after beating me in the first game, because after the second game he probably was too mad to come talk to me. I don't remember exactly the words, but I remember him telling me that he was really impressed. And I also remember, like the day after, my agent called me and said they were really impressed. They might go for you. And I said, wow. Yeah, it was a very good experience, to be honest, to play the first time at the Etihad, and who knew that it was the first time of like a lot of games.
I don't know if you remember this moment.
Bit of skill here from Monaco, breaks things through. It's with Falcao. Falcao can't hold it up because Nico Otamendi is on the case.
I remember this moment because Yaya kept punishing me when I joined because of this.
Do you remind him about that after you joined?
I tried, but he wouldn't let me talk about it. So yeah, it was a good moment.
We've signed possibly the most gifted, praised attacking midfielder in world football. I am very, very, very excited to see him in a blue shirt. The kind of player that gets fans off their feet.
Here are some images when you first got off the plane in Manchester.
Yeah, I thought I was coming to Ibiza, but I thought August. I think this was August. Yeah, okay, people say Manchester is cold, but we're in August. And I arrived in shorts, in pink shorts, and I directly thought, wow, this is cold, huh? Nowadays, if you don't work hard, even if you're one of the best, you don't succeed. It's not only defenders that have to defend, it's not only attackers that have to attack. So it's a team and we all have to do everything.
So I think if people were listening, they would have got an idea of what you're all about, right? Hard work and determination. You said it from your first interview.
Well, yeah, that's the way I learned to play football. So as a team, you go all together. And nowadays, especially nowadays in football, if you don't have a good build-up, you don't attack well. And if your strikers, they're not the first defenders pressing properly, you don't defend well. And yeah, it's the way that I was taught to play the game, and I will do it until the end of my career for sure.
We have our first substitution for Manchester City. Gabriel Jesus goes off. He's going to be replaced by Bernardo Silva.
Can you remember what your first goal was in City?
Was it Stoke?
Yeah.
Torre, Sterling, he was looking for David Silva, and here's number 7 for Bernardo Silva. His first Manchester City goal.
I remember my first goal very well, yeah. It was with the tip of my shoe. It was a crazy game. This season, especially at home, we were so dominant, and we dropped points on the second game of the season against Everton at home. I think it was like a 1-1 or a 0-0. I think it was a 1-1. And from there, we won 19 games in a row, I think.
And 106 goals scored across the season as well. So, do you remember this goal that wasn't
But this
a goal?
game was disallowed.
Yep.
This goal was disallowed because they said Leroy was offside. Just ridiculous that this goal didn't count.
Okay, 7.5 years later, you're still fuming.
No, I still remember this. I remember a lot of things. I don't forget.
Yeah,
The moments were so good. I don't forget.
Silva, a long way, and get the shot on, 2-0. Brilliant shot. Oh, hang on, the flag is up. And the celebrations are cut short. I want to know why. It's a great shot. Oh, Sane's straight, was he offside? Oh, he's on, he's in the eye line of the goalkeeper. Shouldn't have affected things because I think he's on there. That's harsh.
They said that Leroy was on the way to the goal. Well, even if he was, he wouldn't have gotten there.
I think he's actually onside as well. So
Was he onside?
yeah,
That I didn't
draw the
I
line.
didn't even remember that. Yeah, he was onside. Yeah.
It could have been goal of the season, that as well. But never mind, let's forget about it.
Let's forget about it. We won that game, I remember that.
It's so, and he's got one. All three scorers from 2014, 2016, and now 2018 winning teams. Surely it will be a win for Manchester City. Worthy winners of the Carabao Cup.
How did that feel to win a trophy so early on as well?
This team was still so young and so hungry for titles, to win things. So every little win, every little trophy, every part of the way was so important. And this was the beginning. This was our first trophy together of so many, and it was special, yeah.
We know we're glad to get the first one on.
Come on, let's go!
This was an important game. I don't know if you remember it, the one
I
against
remember.
Chelsea.
Chelsea at home.
Crossed by David Silva, unfinished by Bernardo Silva.
The only goal in the game, and it puts us 18 points clear in the league, so it looks like we've definitely won the league pretty much.
Yeah, I remember this season. Like in January, people were already thinking that we won the league, but until it's done, it's never done. We have a lot of stories in the past where, as they say here in England, bottle the league. And we never wanted that to happen to us, and we always kept our level. And, yeah, I remember this game was just another step in the right direction of winning the league, so 18 points in like March or something, and to score the winner. Even with my shin, it felt good. The level and the standards that we got people used to made most teams play against us in a certain way, which was at minute 10 already wasting time and these kind of tricks. It's what great teams do. It's what we did, and hopefully we will keep doing. Is that put on the mind of our opponents the feeling that the only way to beat us is using these kind of little tricks. That's a good win for us. Thinking that so many teams played against us this way means that we were so good.
Long ball from Kevin De Bruyne. He's found Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus for a record-breaking goal. Right at the last. 100 points for the Blues. The Premier League trophy is raised. Manchester City are champions for 2017-2018. A record-breaking City side.
You obviously went on to become Centurions, a fantastic season, an amazing way to finish it, maybe the best Premier League side of all time. I just want to very quickly finish by going back to your very first interview.
The team plays to win. I want to win titles. And as I spoke with the people from Manchester City, they always told me that their goal was to win titles.
I think they kept the promise and you kept your promise, right? Since then, your honours list is 6 Premier Leagues, 2 FA Cups, 4 League Cups, 3 Community Shields, 1 Club World Cup and of course 1 Champions League. Could you have imagined that you'd have won all that when you first signed for Manchester City wearing those pink shorts?
Well, of course not. I'm gonna be honest. I wanted to win a Premier League, I wanted to win a Champions League, I wanted to win an FA Cup, but I never thought specifically that I would in 7 years win 6 Premier Leagues. The journey was just crazy, has been crazy, and hopefully it doesn't stop here. But yeah, it's been good.